Chaitanya Ishwaram. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna. Welcome Ananya Mataji and Loknath Prabhu. One beautiful bhajan I will want to share today because Julan Yatra is coming right now. So I wanted to share. This song is generally sung at Julan Yatra. So just let me know if you are able to hear it. Wonderful bhajan it is.
Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavana Shri Govinda Gopinatha Madana Mohana Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhana Kalindi Jamuna Jaya Jaya Mahavana Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavana Shri Govinda Gopinatha Madana Mohana Keshi Ghat Vamshi Bata Dvadasha Kanana Jaha Sab Leela Koilo Shri Nandanandana Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavana Shri Govinda Gopi Dana Mohana Shri Nanda Jashoda Jaya Jaya Gopagana Ridamadi Jaya Jaya Dhenu Vatsagana Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavana Shri Govinda Gopinatha Madana Mohana Jaya Vrishabhamu Jaya Kirtida Sundari Jaya Purnamasi Jaya Abhiranagari Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavana Shri Govinda Gopinatha Madana Mohana Jaya Jaya Gopishvara Vrindavana Maja Jaya Jaya Krishna Sakha Batu Dvija Raja Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavana Shri Govinda Gopinatha Madana Mohana Jaya Rama Ghata Jaya Rohini Nandana Jaya Vrindavana Vasi Jata Jana Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavana Shri Govinda Gopinatha Madana Mohana Jaya Dvi द्विज पत्नी जया नाग कन्या गाना भक्ति तेज हार पाइलो गोविंद चरण जय राधे जय कृष्ण जय वृंदावन श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन श्री रास मंडल जय जय राधा श्याम जय जय रास लीला सर्व मनोरम जय राधे जय कृष्ण जय वृंदावन श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन जय जयोज्वल रस सर्वरस परकीय भावे जाहा ब्रजते प्रचार जय राधे जय कृष्ण जय वृंदावन श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन श्री जानव पाद पद्म कोरिया स्मरण दीन कृष्ण दास को है नाम संकीर्तन जय राधे जय कृष्ण जय वृंदावन श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Welcome
Krishna
all.
Mataji.
It's really wonderful bhajan, right? Actually, Julan Yatra is coming, no? Tomorrow is Ekadashi. From day after onwards, for 5 days, Julan Yatra. That is Lord Krishna and Radha will be seated on the Jula and nicely they decorate as a Vana. Now we saw, no? Dwadasha Vana. There are 12 Vanas in Vrindavan. So Vrindavan to we can't even enter from now till Damodar month because one after the other. Now this Julan Yatra, then 9th is Balram Jayanti, 16th is Krishna Janmashtami, 17th is Srila Prabhupada's disappearance day, and then I think September 1st Radhashtami. So like that continuously it is Vrindavan will be over flooded. But in every, even devotees do it at home also. They just decorate with, some branches of trees. What is the significance of this? Actually in this month, we call in Tamil Adi. In this particular month, the girls are invited to their home. After marriage, they are invited to their home so that they come again and enjoy. Mother's home is always, we all always cherish it. So Radha is brought back. Of course, actually getting permission from her in-laws home is very jatila, kutila, though none all. But Krishna gifted them a lot of gifts. No, they said yes, yes, yes. Radha can go to her mother's home, and she is brought from her in-laws house, and actually there is one very small pastime. Narada Muni comes there. Narada Muni comes and this Jula is so well decorated. This side, Radha is getting ready, She's going on seeing which is looking nice and all. By then, Narada Muni tells, "Oh, Lalita, Lalita, you are already ready. No, sit with Krishna and swing." Krishna also says, "No, Narada Muni, gadbad karte ho." No. But he said, "No, no, no. Before Radha comes, only let Lalita swing." And but Lalita sat down. Narada appeared near uh, Radha. And then he told Radha, "See, you are getting so late." And there you see Krishna is already swinging with Lalita. And you see from here, he helps her to climb on a cliff. And she sees from there, yeah, she got so wild. She removed everything through it. And she was in great despair. And after that, and Krishna is going there and telling Krishna, sorry, Narada is going there and telling Krishna, "Oh, Krishna, this has happened." And then Krishna comes, pacifies. She is not Tassin Masni hui. Then Visharka, sorry, Lalita also comes and she will tell Radha, "See, I refuse like anything." And this Narada Muni only insisted. Then Narada Muni with a sarcastic smile is coming from there and he says, "Yes, yes, I only did because I wanted to see you this form of getting angry. In that we don't know. It's like that day Mataji was saying, no, that jealous. It is like that jealous and anger and pride. How I only should say to that pride, all those things, no. I wanted to see that. That is why I did this, he say. And today, and it is also, I think, two different opinions are there. Lalita Sakhi's appearance day. But there are two different dates given. So somewhere in some of the classes they said, some of the classes they said some other tithi. Anyway, Hare Krishna. So this Julan Yatra next 5 days after Ekadashi. If at all you have any ISKCON temple near you, there Radha and Krishna will be seated and you just pull the swing. Yeah, but the Krishna tells, small little devotional service also you do for my pleasure. Krishna feels very happy. He notes down every devotee who all comes to, help him swing. So he says, small little, Nega Bikramana Shosti. And he loves his devotees, seva. He accepts the great valor, right? He loves in the sense apratigata. Without any expectation, they come in such a small gesture. But it pleases Krishna. Some say they Haritoshanam, Hare Krishna. Thank you once again, every one of you, for joining today's the conclusion, last Hare Krishna. Just confirm whether my screen is visible and audio is also clear. Hare Krishna. Yes. It's it? Okay. So we were in Anya Bilashita Shunyam slide, right? This is a very, very, very important verse because what is that verse? One second. Last verse, no? Mat karma. I'll show you. I should have shown in Veda only. Okay. Yes. Mat karma krin mat paramo. Mat karma krit. Do work for me, my activities. That means what? Do devotional services. That's why I said this swinging and all devotional services. Mat karma. For me, you do activities. Okay, so that means activities which will please me. That's the meaning. Mat paramo. Accept me. That I'm param. Param means what? The super, most divine. Yes, Prabhu. Transcendental. Parama. What is that verse in 10th chapter? 10th chapter. Param Brahma, Param Dhamma, Paramam, Pavitram, Paramam Bhava, right? Purusham Shashvatam, Divyam Adi Devam Avamivu, Parandama, Parabrahma, Parandama. So all transcendental. So you accept, your, what do you call that? Your objective should be to attain my goal. Mat Paramo, Mat Bhakta, become my devotee, become my what is that? Pure devotee. That is very, very important. Sangavarjitaha, there is no attachment. But that means totally Free, opposite to Sangha, Varjitaga. Sangha is attachment, Varjitaga, without any attachment. Free from all, what do you call that? Free from all contamination. Nirvaira. Vairi means yesterday we saw enemy, no enmity. Everyone is a friend. And Samamiti, yes, Samamiti Pandavaha. 1 minute. I wanted to. You all read this verse if you have the book once again. I actually wanted to show the Veda, but okay, later at the end. Today 100% I'll do. Mat Karma engaged in my service, and Mat Bhakta engaged in my devotional service. Sangavarjitaha, free from contamination, and Nirvairaha, friendly to all. That is Vidya Vinay Sampane. This we have already seen. Anasaktasya Vishayan, Yatargam Upayinjate. We have to bring everybody. Sabko Jodna hai. Bhakti is Jodna. Bhakti is not Chodna. Bhakti is always Jodna, but people think Bhakti means you have to leave everything and go to Himalaya. No. What is the use if the heart is not purified, and if you go to Himalaya, like, I don't have any qualification to take Bharat Maharaj's name, but generally for this, his name is, he is given as an example. Is it not? So that chodna to hamare bas ki baat nahi hai. It's to leave any small thing is also very difficult. And that last verse, all it talks about what? No, not this. When we go to 12th chapter, we will see the initial few verses will mind control. How we have to do mind control. Only then we can jodna, we can put in fully focused vyavasayatmika devotional service, correct? So that is a Nirbandha Krishna Sambandhe. Everything should be attached to Krishna. That is known as Yukta Vairagyam. The opposite is Falgu Vairagyam. Outside we wear the saffron dress and we show as if we have renounced, but inside the heart we have not overcome the sense control. Mind is again very far. Senses are, if they are controlled only, the mind can be controlled. If we concentrate on mind control, senses can never be controlled because senses are gross. We can see the senses. My hand is going to touch something, fire. I can tell, no, don't touch. Immediately the hand will come back. But mind is not that easy, no? Mind, we keep saying, no, mind, don't roam around, chant, don't think of that, the mind will not listen. So that means gross is easier to control, subtle is very, very difficult to control. So unless and until we have the sense control, the mind cannot be controlled, okay? So this we have already seen. Analogy, what is it? You see, there is not, I'm just introducing slowly, gradually Bhakti Yoga also. There's not much of difference between Bhakta and a Karmi. Both look like the same. Bhakta also go to office sometime, Karmis also go. Bhakta also eat, Karmis also eat. Bhakta also work, Karmis also work. Whatever it is. They all seem to be the same. But there is only one difference between Karmi and Bhakta. What is that? One word.
Karmi do for himself.
One word, Prabhuji, not sentence. One word, that is the difference.
Not Mataji, Niskama Karma Mataji.
No, Prabhuji. Nishkama karma is you are attached to karma. You are only renouncing the karma pala. That is Nishkama karma.
5.7 Mataji Shloka.
Bhava. It is bhava. The bhava is different in bhakti and in karmi. Karmi is doing for himself and bhakta is doing for Krishna. That is the only difference. The bhava. Selfish motive and pleasure of Krishna. Okay, so that bhava varies between the karmi and the devotee. Otherwise, everything is the same. See, cleaning of Krishna's temple. The karmi may be cleaning his office, he may be cleaning his house, etc., etc. Along with doing everything, Bhakta will clean the temple also. Karau Harer Mandiramarjanada. You remember Savai Mana Krishna Padaravindur Bacham Sivai Kunda Gunan Varnane. Karau Harer Mandiramarjanao. The hands are utilized for cleaning the. Okay, so this we have already seen yesterday. And this, we saw this, we discussed also. But still, if anyone has any doubt, you can always ask me. Okay. Now here, from here we will read. Hare Krishna, Swami Shri Mataji, Hare Krishna. We miss you today.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Mataji.
Mataji. Ritvika
Mataji,
Mataji
I was
also.
traveling last time.
Yes, Hare
I
Krishna.
was in bus
Yes.
that time.
Okay, Mataji, Hari Bol. Yeah, Ananya Mataji, go ahead. One slide we will read today because we have to conclude. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
अनुकूल्यस्य अनुकूल्यस्य संकल्पः
Oh,
प्रतिकूल्यस्य
Varjanam.
वर्जनम् हरिभक्ति विलासा 11.676. One should think and act for Krishna favorably, not unfavorably. Example, Kamsa. Kansa.
See,
On
why it
coming
is
to
given, one second. Kansa also always he was thinking of Krishna. Devotees also always think. But the Baba was different. Kamsa was thinking, how can I kill him? Whom can I send? How will I catch hold of him? Like that, he was always thinking Krishna, 24/7. Like the devotee. So that is a difference. Anukulya, but Kansa was Pratikulya. Hare Krishna, Mataji, go ahead.
On coming to know that Krishna had appeared to kill him, he planned to kill Krishna himself many ways. He was always thinking of Krishna, and as he was unsuccessful each time. Such constant remembrance was not favorable, hence was considered to be a demon. Though ultimately he was killed by Krishna, he attained salvation as does anyone killed by Krishna. However, the aim of a pure devotee is only to serve Krishna.
Who else you can,
Nirvaraha
Hare Krishna, Mataji, who else you can remember like Kansa?
Putana.
Somebody else who was always Putana, not always. Kansa, right from the birth of Krishna till the time, like Kansa was killed, he was thinking. But Putana was not thinking of Krishna, but she was sent by Kansa. One more person, keep thinking. Mahabharat, many people like Kansa.
Duryodhana.
Okay, Duryodhana. And then more than Duryodhana also there
Kunti.
is.
Queen
No,
Kunti
no.
Mataji. Kunti Mataji.
Shishupal.
Shishupal.
Shishupal was
Yes.
thinking, he was so scared of Krishna, isn't it? Because he knows very, very well. My end is in Krishna's hand. That story you all know, no? When that he was born with extra hands, and there was Akashvani, on whose lap he goes and these hands disappear, they will only kill. So he came, his Bhuva, no? And that Krishna came to see, and his aunt put the baby in Krishna's lap, the hands disappeared. Then she requested, oh Krishna, please forgive him. Then he said, okay, 100 offenses I can, not later than that. So he was also always thinking of Krishna. Yes, Mataji, go ahead. Nirvairaha.
Nirvaraha, Krishna's devotee is meant to become to all because he wants to progress Krishna consciousness to all as their friend risking his life. Jesus
Hmm.
Christ had to undergo
Crucifixion. Hmm.
crucifixion by non-devotees while spreading God consciousness. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. See, he was not harming anybody. He was only spreading the God consciousness, is it not? But the people who were non-devotees, they finally crucified him, right? So that means they were his enemy. A person who was spreading God consciousness was considered their enemy by the non-devotees. So generally, devotee thinks about Krishna and the non-devotees think about the, what do you call that? Pratikula activities, not the Anukulya. Okay, Hare Krishna. Shamataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare
Prahlada
Krishna.
Maharaj was tortured by his own father, the demon Hiranyakashipu, for creating awareness of Krishna consciousness to his friends and his demon father too. Haridasa Thakur was victimized by a landlord by name Ramchandra Khan, envious of all Vaishnavas, as the farmer was respected by all for his spirituality. He chanted the holy name of the Lord all through day and night 3 lakh times a day. A Krishna consciousness person who knows that if a man is suffering, it is due to his forgetfulness of his eternal relationship with Krishna. He endeavors to revive this lost relationship for the benefit of all humans to relieve them from all material problems. So scared thus sacred Sacred is the devotional service of a pure devotee, risking their lives to all extent. By Krishna's profound mercy, such persons reach the supreme planet after leaving the body. Hare
Hare Krishna. Haridas Thakur was beaten up in 27 marketplaces. You know what Haridas Thakur was thinking? No, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu should not punish them. I want Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to forgive them. Like that he was thinking. That's why what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did, he was covering Haridas Thakur's Avyakta, not in a manifest form. He was covering Haridas Thakur's back because even if one Kodi, they say no, that with the whip they hit. So even if one whip falls on his back, Haridas Thakur's, that sin is already committed. So since Haridas Thakur was praying Mahaprabhu, don't punish them, don't consider this an offense, forgive them. So Mahaprabhu had to protect him. And like we know that even who is that prostitute lady who came, he became Haridas Thakur's disciple. He took initiation from Haridas Thakur and she became a great Vaishnavi. Who is a Vaishnava and Vaishnavi? Hare Krishna. Okay. The order is, anybody going for it?
Who was a devotee of Lord Vishnu or Lord Krishna, Mataji?
We can say devotee. No, why are we saying Vaishnavas?
Vaishnava is they because they
It's a category, Prabhu. It's just a name. First is Brahmana. Okay, first level is Brahmana. And the
Mataji
same,
who worship who they knows as the Vaishnava, Mataji.
the definition we are seeing, Prabhu. Yeah, they will definitely worship. Even Brahmanas also worship, no? Brahmanas' duty is to what? Patanam, Patanam, Yachanam, Yachanam. But the Brahmanas, once they become too nipun, we say, no? Very, very expert in the same Shastras, then we call them Vipra. Okay, Vipra is the second category. Brahmanas, Vipra. And maybe Vipras also, they may be very, highly scholared and they may be like, Patanam, everything they are doing to the fullest. But the bhav, as we said, so doing all these things by surrendering to the Supreme Lord, that is Mahajan, and who is that? Another word is there, for Mahajan, Mahatmas. Mahatmas. Who are Mahatmas? All the time thinking of the Lord only. So they are known as Vaishnavas. Doing the same work of Brahmanas, spreading the holy name of Supreme Personality of Godhead, the absolute truth, but with an intention of serving the Lord to the highest. Nothing else is their goal. They are known as Vaishnavas. Okay. All Vaishnavas are Brahmanas, but all Brahmanas need not be Vaishnavas. Now, did you understand? Is that clear? Brahmanas need not be Vaishnava because Brahmanas may be expert in, like as we see that Chaturvarnya Maya Srisham, Patanam, Yachanam, Yachanam, they may be doing it. But till the time their heart is wholly surrendered at the lotus feet of Supreme Personality of Godhead, they are not called as Vaishnava. So the women Matajis are Vaishnavis. Hare Krishna. We finished this, right? Yeah. Prahlad Maharaj also, you see, Hiranyakashipu was thinking Pratikulya. Prahlad Maharaj was thinking Anukulya. In the same family, you see, father and son. Is it not? Yes, Hare Krishna, Loknath Prabhu, go ahead.
Summary: Krishna is the origin of all manifestation via the universal form, the form of time, and the four-handed form of Vishnu. Krishna is not manifestation of the original Vishwa, Rupa, or Vishnu. Though there are hundreds and thousands of Vishnu or devotees pleased by the original two-handed form of Syamasundra in the Brahma Samhita. It is stated that those who are attached to Syamasundra form of Krishna in love and devotion can see him always within the heart and cannot see anything else.
That verse, no, thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. Not that. Yam Shyama Sundaram Achintya Gunaswarupam Govindamadi Purusham Tamagam Bhajami. Yam Shyama Sundaram Achintya Gunaswarupam. That his beauty is not conceivable to our limited brain. So Brahma Samhita beauty. What is it? Satchit Ananda Vigraha. Just now I said, what is Satchit Ananda? Satchit Ananda.
It is Sat Chit Ananda. Sat is the purity. No, it is
eternal.
Eternal.
Chit. Sat Chit. Chit is the knowledge. Which knowledge? Yes, Mataji.
And Anand is the bliss.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Yeah. So Satchit, Sat is the eternity. That means the soul, full second chapter we saw, no? Na jayate mriti mriyate va katachin. That we saw. And another one we saw, no? What is it? Apo, anal vayuhu. That it cannot be destroyed by Nayam Bhavitavana Bhuyaka na Hanyate na Hanyamane Sharire. It cannot be slain when the body is slain. That we have seen, no? That is the Sat factor, eternity. And Chit is the knowledge. Which knowledge? Knowledge related to Paramatma. It's not the chemistry, physics, doctor, engineering. No, the knowledge related to Paramatma. There's a Paramatma in our body, living in our body, who knows everything. See, soul knows only our body. If I catch fire, my soul knows, I caught fire and it is burning. But whoever is standing nearby will not know. Is it not? So soul knows only about that body. But super soul is not like that. Super soul knows everything about everybody. Okay? Yes. So Sat Chit. Anand is Bhagavan. Bhagavan, that is Shama Sundara form, absolute truth, Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is why it is Sat, we can relate to soul, Brahman realization. Chit, we can relate it to Paramatma realization, and Anand is Bhagavan realization. So we have seen that so many times. What is it? Ete cham shakalapum sam Krishnastu Bhagavan swayam Brahmeti Paramatmeti Bhagavan iti shabdate. Bhagavatam says, that is Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. Three realizations are there. We have seen many analogy, train analogy, and the plant at the top of the hill. We have seen sun disk and sun rays and sun planet. We have seen, isn't it? Hare Krishna. Yes, Loknath Prabhu, go ahead. This also, there was a small slide.
Yes, chapter 11, section A, verse 11.1 to 11.8, description of Arjuna's request to Krishna's description of his universal form. And section B, verse 11.9 to 11.31, Sanjay's description of the universal form. Section C, verse 11.32 to 11.34, Kalo Sami Loka Anya Kat time I am become my instrument. Section D, verse 11.25 to 11.46, Arjuna's prayer. Section E, verse 11.47 to
11.55, last verse, 5.5. Only pure devotees love for Krishna. Okay. So, that is only pure devotees love for Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. So, we will go to Veda base. Any doubt? Achha, this you remember very well. First, it is still 31, it is Vishwarupa. What is Vishwarupa? Anything and everything is in this universe, is there in the body of Krishna. So Arjuna saw, as for his, though his, vision is limited, wherever 360 degree, he saw it was only Krishna, 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 Krishna. Okay. But Kalosmi, that is the, what Rupa is that? Yesterday I said, Kala Rupa. Kala Rupa is very, very devouring, so fearful. Then Arjuna asked him to show the Vaikuntha form. After that, he is showing the Shyama Sundara form. Hare Krishna. Okay, 1 second, you give me. I kept it ready. I don't know where it is. Back will not go. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You all know how to go to Vedabase and how to check all these things, no? So I'm just sharing. So any book you want, you can go here. Lot many Srila Prabhupada books are there. So we need to go to Bhagavad Gita, and in Bhagavad Gita we need the not 15. We need the, yes, universal form, 11th chapter. There you see, it is, if you see just like that, there will be only the translation. Only translation. Okay. But you go here. If you go to advanced view, but for that you need to select any language as a dual language. Portuguese, anything, Chinese, anything you can select. Once if you go there, it will show you so many. So if you select any one of that, this view will come. This is advanced view. Say for example, see, Hindi, English, synonym, translation, purport. If, for example, I don't want synonym and I don't want purport, I want to only read the verse, and so now you see synonym and purport will not be there. I hope you all are able to see. Synonym and purport will not be there. See here. So like that it goes. Okay. So I just wanted to go to the last one. Let it be. So we will go to the last one. What's the last verse? Mat karma krinmat paramo. Who has learnt it? There I wanted to show you all something. 1 second, this verse. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Yes. Can we read very, very fast? Okay. Loknath Prabhu, one paragraph you read, Prabhu. Because you read the summary only, no? Small one. Yeah, start. Anyone who, wherever you have doubt, you write it in your notebook and keep it ready. It's a very important verse. That's why we are going through. Yes, Prabhu. Go ahead.
Wants to oppose the supreme of all personalities of Godhead, Krishna Loka planet in the spiritual sky, and be intimately connected with the supreme personality, Krishna must take his formula as stated by the Supreme himself. Therefore, this verse is considered to be the essence of Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita is a book directed to the conditioned soul who are engaged in material world with the purpose of lording it over nature and who do not know the real spiritual life. The Bhagavad Gita is meant to show how one can understand his spiritual existence and his eternal relationship with the supreme spiritual personality, and to teach one who to go back home, back to God. Now, here is the verse which clearly explains the process by which one can attain success in his spiritual activity, devotional service.
Hare Krishna. This we have very nicely seen in detail, is it not? So, what is important? Relation with the Supreme spiritual personality is to teach how to go home, God home back. See, that is why, 1 second, the Bhagavad Gita's objectives of Bhagavad Gita's are given. What are they? The first objective is what? This book is directed to conditioned souls. Bhagavad Gita book is directed to conditioned souls who are engaged in the material world with the purpose of lording it over the nature. What is lording it over the nature? This is the reason we have come here. So why I can't rule this material world? Why I can't? I want to be the superior. So the lording over nature is very, very extremely dangerous. It will not let us go near Krishna. It will take us away from Krishna. Then Bhagavad Gita is meant to show how one can understand spiritual existence and his relation with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and to teach one, how to go home back to Godhead. You remember one more in the third chapter, one verse we saw. This is objective of Bhagavad Gita, I said, if you remember. Do anyone of you remember? No? 3.30. 1 second. 3.30. Whoever has got book, you can take and read the verse. Well, who reads first? Let me check. Yes, Hare Krishna. 3.30, right? 3.30. Yes. No one sits with book.
मयि सर्वाणि कर्माणि सन्न्यास्याध्यात्मचेतसा निराशीर्निर्ममो भूत्वा युद्धस्व विगतज्वरः.
Hari Hari Bol. So here also it is given, you see. This verse clearly indicates the purpose of Bhagavad Gita. The Lord instructs that one has to become fully Krishna conscious to discharge his duties, as if in a military discipline. Right? So again to become Krishna consciousness. This is what is very basic. Here also you see Nirvaira, instead of Nirvaira, which word is given, you see? Nirashir, Nirmama, without any attachment, again, Vigata Jwaraha, Sanyasyasya Atma, all these things. See, again,
Hare Krishna, ma'am.
Yes,
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna, I'm sorry to join late.
Hari, no problem, Prabhu. We were only concluding. Anna, we finished, so we are just revising. So therefore, Arjuna, surrender. Ashamataji, read. You said the verse also, no, read it.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Therefore, O Arjuna, surrendering all your works unto me, with full knowledge of me, without desires for profit, with no claims to proprietorship, and free from
lethargy and
fight.
Hari bol. So this is what. Here, see again, it is not Naishkarmya, it is not Nishkama Karma. Here it is saying you surrender all your work unto me. So when we surrender the work, automatically the karma pala also we will surrender. So this is talking about akarma. Surrender all your work unto me talks about akarma. So that's why I used to always say, you remember, this is karma yoga. Do all the work. Okay? Without any intention for profit. That means duality. Shitoshna Sukha Dukkha. Labha Labha Jaya Jaya. Sukha Dukkha Same Kritva. Labha Labha Jaya Jaya. That was. So be equipoised in everything. So karmi is generally lording over the nature is there, no? So what will happen? I am the owner. It is my house. It is my car. It is my body. That my comes. So karmi is claim proprietorship. Jnanis, those who have got lot of knowledge, they feel my word has to be the last word. That means what? They want they claim controller mentality. Jnanis claim controllership. And the yogis, they get the siddhis. So they claim enjoyership. Okay? We forget that Bhuktaram, Yajnatapasam, Sarvaloka, Maheshwaram, everything we forget. I am the proprietor of everything. I am the whole enjoyer. Bhuktaram. And I am the enjoyer. We forget that. Krishna tells 5.29, still we forget. So remember this very well. Karmis claim proprietorship. Jnanis claim leadership, that is controllership, and the yogis claim enjoyership. Okay, so automatically comes, it is attached to it. When they get to the siddhis, the mind will say enjoy the siddhi. Okay, so Hare Krishna. So this verse also is the objective of Bhagavad Gita. Here we have seen 3 objectives of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, just note it down. Very important. Is it not? So next one was Anasaktasya Vishayan. Yes. Anasaktasya. That is what is Yukta Vairagyam? Yukta Vairagyam is Sabko Krishna ke saath jodo. Not only people, material things also. Yes, Prabhupada did. If this laptop is there, Don't renounce. I am a sannyasi. I don't want phone. I don't want laptop. No, 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 no. Bring it. Use it for Krishna's service. How nicely, what else we people do? Of course, we use it for work also. But still, for that, we may have a system in the school, in the office also. Is it not? But here at home, we are using this hi-fi technology for Krishna's pleasure, spreading Krishna's name. One second. There is one very, very beautiful verse. Krishna tells, I think in the 18th chapter, if you have the book, you can take. 68th verse, 68. Yayidam paramam guhyam mad bhakteshvabidasyati bhaktim mai param kritva mame vaishyasya asamshayam. There is no doubt in it. Who is very, very dear to Krishna? One who spreads my name, fame, nama, rupa, guna, leela. One who spreads. Yaidam paramam guhyam. That is the most secret. Who is my dearest devotee? That is the most secret one. What is it? Madbhakteshva vidasyati. One who spreads my glory name to everybody. Bhaktim mai param kritva. Mami Vaishyatya Samchayaga. Such a person is not only very dear, he will definitely come to me. Next verse says he is the most lovable by the Lord. Last word in the next verse 69, you see, Priyataro Bhuvihi. Priyataro, such a person is more dear to me in the entire Bhuvihi universe. So whom Krishna likes the most? We love Krishna. But the objective should be Krishna should love me, Gopi Bhav. Anna? So that is possible when immediately Yariteke Dareko Krishna Upadesha. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has said, right? So Hare Krishna. So Bhakti is Jodna. Logon ko, similarly cheezon ko. Whatever we have, Ishavasimidam Sarvam. His only. What we will give him? We can't even give him anything because you pluck Tulasi Mata, sevini you do. That Tulasi also belongs to Krishna. You pluck from the hand and give it to offer it to Krishna. Hand is also Krishna's. Mamaivamsho Jivaloke. Everything is Krishna's. What can we give him? But still, to see our reciprocation, he himself is saying, what did he say? What does he want? Hare Krishna, 4 things he wants.
Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam.
Hari Bol. That's all he wants. If nothing is available, Patram, Pushpam, Palam, not available, Toyam to hoga. Water you will have. Actually, there Prabhupada says it's milk. It's okay. Even if you don't have milk, you will have water at least. Give that. That's what he is saying. Okay, Hare Krishna. Then, yeah, 1 second. Here. This is work for Krishna. If a businessman also is doing lot of business and if he earns a lot, what should he do? He should give 50% from his earning to Krishna. That is a way to show our love for Krishna. Yes, next Mataji, who is that?
And there is a temple in Rajasthan, Savariya Seth Temple. And there people give equity of their business to Krishna.
We have to, Rupa Goswami says, Prabhu, in his Nectar of Devotion, he says, give 50%. Very nice to hear. Yeah.
Ma'am, like recently the one Dan is observed, which have 200 kilos of silver and 251 crores rupees.
Krishna doesn't want all those things, Prabhu. Just love. That's it Krishna wants. Right? He asks for only that. What he doesn't have, even that's why I said, whatever we are giving, his only. We are chore. Uska uta ke usko hi de raha hai. Is it not? So obviously we are the, whatever you call the Pashandi, Mithyachari, anything you say, actually thief, we are thief. Hare Krishna. So Bhav he sees. So that means we can give it. Doesn't mean that don't give. We have to give, but the Bhav. He understands. He is sitting in our heart, right? Yeah, yes, Ritvika Mataji, Hare Krishna, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. This is work for Krishna.
This is work for Krishna. Instead of constructing a big building for his sense gratification, he can construct a nice temple for Krishna, and he can install the deity of Krishna and arrange for the deity's service, as is as is outlined in the authorized books of devotional service. This is all Krishna karma. One should not be attached to the result of his work, but the result should be offered to Krishna, and one should accept as prasadam the remnants of offerings to Krishna. Should I continue, Mataji?
Continue. So this is what is bhakti. Just now I told, no, who is very dear to Krishna? One who spreads this message. How can we spread his message? We can give small books to everybody. We can give Krishna prasadam to other people. If we are going to the temple, we can ask one or two people, will they come with us? We can take them to the temple. We can, help them to chant. These all are spreading Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji, go ahead. If one constructs.
If one constructs a very big building for Krishna and installs a deity of Krishna, one is not prohibited from living there, but it is understood that the proprietor of the building is Krishna. That is Krishna consciousness. If, however, one is not able to construct a temple for Krishna, one can engage himself in cleansing the temple of Krishna. That is also Krishna karma.
Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. So this
Hare
is
Krishna.
not, we everybody cannot construct, no? So what can we do? What is already constructed, we can serve there. If we have land, we can cultivate a garden and get flowers. See, there was a devotee. Later, he became a devotee. One person was supplying flowers to ISKCON temple. So he used to supply, and so every day he used to come see people engaged in making the garlands for Krishna, and he used to hear Harinam Sankirtan while coming to deliver the flowers. Slowly, then what he said, okay, what I will do is weekly one day flower is from my side. I will not collect any Lakshmi for that, he said. After some time, he said, okay, for ISKCON, I will not take any profit. Cost to cost, I will supply. And then slowly and gradually, in few days, Radhisha Prabhu says, he saw the Ganti Mala, saw the Tilak. Slowly and gradually, he became Krishna devotee only. Hare Krishna. Yes, Samishi Mataji, Hare Krishna. The word Mat Parama.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
The word Mat Parama refers to one who considers the association of Krishna in his supreme abode to be the highest perfection of life. Such a person does not wish to be elevated to the higher planets, such as the moon or sun or heavenly planets, or even the highest planet of this universe, Brahmaloka.
Hare Krishna. 1 minute, Mataji. This is Brahman realization. Karmis book, actually, jnanis go up till this level only. Okay? So, the real jnani means he should not aim for Brahman effulgence, because Brahman effulgence, we have already discussed, it is like spiritual suicide. Why? There is no activity. What they think, Brahman effulgence is what? The Lord is so effulgent and Lord's rays come and the distance is so far. So they all think, oh, this is Bhagavan, this light is Bhagavan, like that they think, and they satisfy themselves and they merge into this Brahman light. That is a Brahman realization. But Paramatma realization people, they realize Bhagavan, Paramatma in the, what is that, 8th level, Dharana Dhyan Samadhi. Right? And those who come up to Samadhi level, they see the super soul in 400 form. Super soul is in the 400 form. So they at least guarantee till the Vaikuntha level. Correct? 400 form Vaikuntha. Beyond that, Bhagavan realization. Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji, continue.
Hare Krishna Mataji. He has no attraction for that. He is only attracted to be being transferred to the spiritual sky. And
Nothing.
even
Anya Bilashita Shunyam. No other desire for him.
And even in the spiritual sky, he is not satisfied with merging into the glowing Brahma Jyotir effulgence. For he wants to enter the highest spiritual planet, namely Krishnaloka, Goloka, Vrindavana. He has full knowledge of that planet, and therefore he is not interested in any other. As indicated by the word Madbhakta, He fully engages in devotional service, especially in the 9 processes of devotional engagement: hearing, chanting, remembering, worshipping, serving the lotus feet of the Lord, offering prayers, carrying out the orders of the Lord, making friends with Him, and surrendering him everything to Him. One can engage in all 9 devotional processes, or 8 or 7, or at least in one, and that will surely make one perfect.
Hare Krishna. Chanting is generally very important, but even in chanting, if you are not able to initially start with, as we are hearing, we can hear. But actual hearing is what? We have to chant loudly and hear. Okay, so in chanting, two aspects are not only two, a remembrance also will come, because when we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, some pastime of Krishna may be going at the back of our back end, right? So this involves, the first chanting involves at least minimum three limbs of bhakti. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Yes, Vamshidhar Prabhu, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, thank you.
Thank you.
From where, Mataji?
The term Sangavarjita, we are seeing one by one term.
That Sangha Varjita, very significant. One should disassociate himself from the persons who are the against Krishna. Not only are the ascetics persons against Krishnas, but so also are those who are attracted to fruitive activities and material speculation. Therefore, the pure form of devotional service is described in Bhakti Rasam
Bhakti
Rasa.
Rasamrita Sindhu. So this is mental, we know, this is only fantasism. Everybody is doing, that is why I am also doing fantasism. Anyabhilashita Shunyam Jnana Karmadi Anavritam Anukulyena Krishnanushīlanam Bhaktiruttama. Yes, Prabhu, go ahead.
In this verse, Srila Rupa Goswami clearly states that if anyone wants to execute unalloyed.
Unalloyed. So what is unalloyed bhakti? 2 words, unalloyed and satatam. Savai pumsam paro dharmo yato bhaktir adhokshaje. Hari bol, unmotivated. Ahaituki apratihata yadatma suprasidati. Ahaituki and apratihata. Ahaituki is unalloyed, nothing in return, expectation, no expectation. Apratihata, no intervention. Continuous, satatam. Yes. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, continue.
He must be freed from all association of persons who are addicted to fruitive activities and mental speculation. When freed from such unwanted association and from the contamination of material desire, one favorable cultivates knowledge of Krishna, that is called pure devotional service.
Anukulya Sankalpa Pratikulya Varjanam. This is another very important one. Anukulya Sankalpa Pratikulya Varjanam. Rakshishpeve. One has the, unalloyed Shraddha. What is that? Faith. He will protect me. Rakshishpave Vishwaso. Gotritve Varanam Tata. So Krishna is there, he will protect me. If I, what? If I perform whatever is favorable for him, I vow to do only what is favorable for him, and also I vow not to do. Pratikulyasya Varjanam, to prohibit what is not favorable for him. Hare Krishna. Continue, Prabhu. One should
think of Krishna and act for Krishna, favorable, not unfavorable karmas. Kamsa was the enemy of Krishna's from the very beginning of Krishna's birth. Kamsa is planned in so many ways to kill him, and because he was always unsuccessful, he was always thinking of Krishna. Thus, while working, while eating, while sleeping, he was always Krishna's conscious in every respect. But that Krishna consciousness was not favorable, and therefore in spirit of is always thinking of Krishna.
At last
Consider
killed
the
him.
words, and they always consider a demon.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. So, though he was killing, thinking of Krishna, it is not Krishna consciousness. Oh, Mataji, he is thinking that is Krishna consciousness, but it was not favorable. So, the last word, Nirvairaha. Viraj Prabhu, go ahead.
A devotee of Krishna is friendly to everyone. Therefore, it is said here that he has no enemy, nirvairaha. How is this? A devotee situated in Krishna consciousness knows that only devotional service to Krishna can relieve a person from all problems of life. He has personal experience of this, and therefore he wants to introduce the system, Krishna consciousness, into human society. There are many examples in history of devotees of the Lord who risked their lives for spreading God consciousness.
Hare Krishna. We will take the example best is Haridas Thakur, right? He was spreading Krishna consciousness. How much he had to suffer, is it not? So here also given Haridas Thakur's example only. Krishna conscious person knows him. Yes, Prabhu. Last, in summary, Hare Krishna.
In summary, the universal form of Krishna, which is a temporary manifestation, and the form of time which diverts everything, and even forms of Vishnu, 400, have all been exhibited by Krishna. Thus, Krishna is origin of all manifestation. It is not that form. There are hundred and thousand of Vishnus, but for a devotee, no one is form of Krishna is important, but the original form, two-handed Shyam Sundara. In Brahma Samhita, it is stated that those who are attached to the Shyam Sundara form of Krishna in love and devotion can see him always within the heart and cannot see anything else. One should understand, therefore, that the purport of this 11th chapter is that the form of Krishna is essential and supreme. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. I see there is one beautiful verse. Immediately the Lord takes the heart. I think in Ajamil story, in Bhagavatam it comes, but we know no. Yet, what is that? Where is Krishna? Yatra Gayanti Madbhakta Tatra Tishtati Narada. Nagam Prakasha Vaikunde, Na Agam Prakasha Vaikunde. Nagam Vasami, sorry. Na Agam Vasami Vaikunte. I don't live in Vaikunta. Na Hriday Yoginam Hridayeshuva. I don't live in yogi's heart also. Nagam vasyami or tishtami vaikunte. Nagam tishtami yogina. I don't live in yogi's heart also. Then where does he live? Yatra gayanti madbhakta tatra tishtati Narada. Oh Narada, wherever my devotees are sitting and enjoying, what do they enjoy? Machitta madgata prana bodhayanta parasparam katayantasya mam nityam tushyanti charamanti cha. They all are immersed in talking the glory of the Lord, singing, dancing, reading his pastimes. I, Tatra Tishtati Narada. I am seated there only. Hare Krishna. Thus end the Bhakti Vedanta purport to the 11th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. In the matter of universal form. Hari Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. So wonderful chapter 10 and 11. 10 is he tells he is the best of everything. 11, he manifests. He manifests whatever he said in the 10th. The best, the superlative. There's nothing which beyond which we cannot even compare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.